shooting like I'm Curry. Gun keep it 30. I'm faded out the Perkins. I'm running to the money. Damn, I'm in a hurry. I couldn't take a bitch, but she ain't even worthy. I've been staying on my grind, preparing for the journey. Pouring pockets full, stuff them like it's turkey. Heard he throwing shots, but they ain't even worried. Killing all you niggas, and I ain't showing mercy. I be styling hard with my team.
Hey, yo, what is up, my Ooze gang? Caleb here, back in another video. And today, back with the Eternal Take weekly spill. You know the deal. And before we start the drill, make sure you check out my last 3 videos. 2 over Igor and 1 over Uzi's features that we need. But other than that, we're just gonna get started with some questions. And the first question comes from Neon Philly, and he says, will Uzi promote Whole Lotta Red like same way he did Bad Habits? I'ma just say this: whenever Uzi's friends with somebody, he's gonna share their album regardless, you know. And you'll see him do that from time to time on his Instagram. So the next question comes from Jeremiah, and he says, is Uzi a devil worshiper? Now I'm really tired of hearing about this. I'm tired of discussing it. I'm tired of people saying stuff about it. Every time Uzi's name is mentioned, it's an old joke. It's really not funny anymore. You know, Uzi trolls, and that's not how the way he was brought up. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a devil worshiper. This can just end. Other than that, the next question comes from Gunnar Floyd. He says, which one do you want more, EA or 1629? You know, at this point, I'd rather have EA because you're still gonna get a whole lot of red, so you're gonna get both. And you're gonna add if Cardi's on the album, you know, it's just, you get double the amount. So I'll definitely take EA over 1629. Now Michael Lyons has a good, like, fun little question. He says, pick a date and pick a month for Eternal Take. Now if I were Uzi, I would have this wait a couple more months, and I know that would piss many people off, but you have to think about how smart it is. Okay, so I'll go with August 2nd, right? So it's a late summer album, you know, and that way it's gonna just take over the rest of the summer. It's gonna bleed into the fall, and Uzi basically just takes up the rest of the year, maybe even January. He's still doing it, like kind of in the way that Travis Scott dropped Astroworld. Astroworld just bleeding into the rest of like the year, and even into January and February. So it's a smart business move, even though it's gonna piss many people off if that were to happen. And the final question of the day comes from Uzi, and he says, does Uzi lying about the album coming soon frustrate you? And then also, what features do you want to see on EA? Now, of course, Eternal Take is not frustrating me by not dropping so soon, because I'm over here milking this content for months, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting all this money, you know, I'm balling, you know, I'm the best I've ever been, you know. But no, all seriousness, I'm not frustrated with it because, you know, I've always had patience for music. It'll just come, you know, the years go by really fast. Like for things that I'm impatient for, it's more like physical. Like if I'm buying a video game or I see a video game I want it right then when it's announced, or right then when I see the gameplay. Just more like things I want to get my hands on. And for music, at this point, when you rush it, it just becomes, you know, trash. That's what it is. So you can't rush music. You can't just get upset because there isn't any music out. He's crafting this great album that he's taking his time with, so we should not be complaining about that. And then to add to that, because he said who I want to see on the album, I say Travis Scott, you know, Playboi Carti, A$AP Rocky, Kanye, maybe Young Thug. But it really ain't something I've been thinking about for a long time. But other than that, let's get straight into some news, bro. And the biggest thing we have is some like kind of idea or hint of the release date, you know what I'm saying? And this is something I kind of noticed myself as well, because, you know, most of these videos that I do are recorded very late at night, you know, 10 or 11. And Uzi is usually posting about 11 o'clock, 11:15. And a lot of fans are starting to speculate about this, you know, because he's posting at 11:15 every other night or something like that, you know. And, you know, they're just on there speculating at this point. They're all thinking November 15th is when he's going to drop this album. And I feel like it's not too far off to believe that, because this is something he's doing like frequently, you know what I'm saying? So, and knowing Uzi, he's not going to just give you the release date. He's going to throw little hints at you before it actually comes. You know, whenever he started posting back in 2017, before he dropped Love Is Rage 2, he said, this album is coming, or we're almost there, or something like that. You know, you're going to get little hints. It's not just going to be, oh, release date. And don't be angry if it's too long, because this is not confirmed. It's just a theory that some of the fans have like kind of ran with, and it sounds kind of legit, okay? So let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll see the rest of you guys later. Hey you, yeah you, I see you sitting there. Let me ask you, how do you feel about Trippie Redd? Okay. How do you feel about Travis Scott? Okay. How you feel about Playboi Carti? You know what? How you feel about Lil Uzi? Like, these are one of the best in the game. Okay, so if you like all these, this is probably the channel for you, as well as some of your favorite artists. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. I'll wait.